All right, man. It looks and sounds like Canelo fans are getting worried about Terence Crawford. And of course, we know they're going to be habitual line movers when it comes to this. You know, they don't want to see Canelo fight anybody. You know, they don't want to see him fight David Benavidez. They don't want to see him fight Arthur Beterbiev. They don't want to see a Bivol rematch or anything. And, you know, now they say, oh, Crawford fans are acting like Spence fans and Crawford fans are glazing them too much. And y'all glaze Canelo. You know, at least Crawford fans want to see Crawford fight the best competition that's available. Canelo stands are just like Gervonta Stank Davis fans. Y'all don't want to see the guy get challenged. And that's my problem with it. See, a lot of them Canelo fans, and I'm not going to put that jacket on Mexicans because I knew Mexicans that couldn't stand that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That was real old school OGs that couldn't stand him. But the way y'all glaze Canelo, y'all can't get mad if people glaze Terence Crawford. That's my thing about it. A lot of people expect disrespect or they expect things to be a one-way street. Oh, we can glaze Canelo, but y'all can't glaze Terence Crawford. Y'all notice that every time black people start to galvanize, it's like it really irks other ethnic groups. So I don't understand why black people don't galvanize more often. We don't unify more often. And it's a certain code that Mexicans have that I admire. Hey, look here, we gonna stay on code in public. If you don't stay on code, we gonna check you publicly, not disrespectfully, and then we're gonna have a conversation behind closed doors. Believe it or not, that's why they have a lot of successful. That's their number one of their top reasons why they're a successful community and they have successful households as far as their family and their husband and wife and everybody live with them because they have a code. We ain't gonna be out here fighting in the streets, and I ain't gonna disrespect you in the streets. A lot of younger generations, they don't have they don't have that. They don't understand that. They think if we out in public, I crash out. These are discussions you have behind closed doors because once your children see you disrespect your husband or disrespect your wife, or y'all disagree, that's an opportunity to really bring y'all apart. But that for a kid, it's an opportunity to finesse y'all out of something. But that shows the kid dysfunction. I remember my mother told me, like, if y'all gonna have a disagreement with somebody, don't do it around people. Wait till y'all get home. Wait till you get in the confinements and y'all speak about it. Y'all got to go to the garage. If y'all got to go to the car, but never let people see y'all not unified. Because when people, this is why you take your shit on the internet and you got women airing dudes on the internet, airing their girlfriends and boyfriends out on the internet. That creates an opportunity for division. You kind of see what I'm saying? So y'all must remain on code together. When y'all budgeting, y'all have a disagreement on the child or disagreement on something, y'all handle that in private. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got to go to the park around the corner, y'all sit in the car, but nobody should see y'all divided. Even if y'all having a nice, humble, mundane a disagreement, you should do it while your children are not around or while other people are not around. That's why when you expose it to the public, that's a screen for somebody to sneak in and steal your significant other. When you do it around the kids, that shows them some type of dysfunction should be tolerated. Also, it gives them an opportunity to play all against each other when they want something or don't want to do nothing. That's why y'all remain, and that's what Mexicans do really, really well on a grander scale. Black people, oh, you all that? No, instead of just asking me behind the scenes, hey, bro, did you do this? Or, yeah, what was your rationale behind that? And we have a conversation, and if it go left, we shouldn't take it public. We shouldn't sneak this. We can't see eye to eye. We can't see eye to eye. But when you look at it, you know, they just always get mad when you back the black fighter. You know, but in general, we should be able to bag our guy like y'all bag y'all guy. Me personally, as of right now, I still ain't did the film study. I gotta get to it. I be so busy and shit. You know what I'm saying? But 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 Right now, I'm picking Canelo, but on my heart, I want Crawford to win. But I'm picking Canelo. But nonetheless, this is why a lot of guys don't take the leap of faith and take chances, because with social media, it ain't never good enough. Everything you do is not good enough. Everything you do, oh man, they take away from you. Let's celebrate these guys. They Crawford trying to do something that you usually don't see. What Canelo has accomplished has been great. Let's give him his credit. Let's celebrate these two guys. Let's celebrate what they've done. Let's celebrate with them giving us a great match on Netflix. But at the end of the day, a lot of these Canelo fans, they just feel threatened. They feel threatened, and they already come up with, oh, he did this and he did that, or he was on Snack, he was on Roy. It's like, at the end of the day, it ain't even gotta turn out nasty. It really don't. It's a sport. One man is gonna win, or it's gonna be a draw. I mean, at the end of the day, Canelo should win. Canelo on paper should win. You know? But that showed that he had a lot of respect for Crawford for not wanting to budge, because the word on the street was him and Spence was gonna fight at a catchweight. I want to say it was 165. So he didn't even want this fight. He didn't even want this fight. And at this point, I just feel like when you at this level and you don't want to compete no more against the best, why box? Honestly, why box? Why hang around if you ain't challenge yourself no more? And his fans need to hold him accountable. There's no reason y'all should have justified him not fighting David Benavidez. This could have been a historic event. And who cares if he loses to David Benavidez? Canelo was old. You can say Canelo was old. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't mean Benavidez is a better fighter historically than than Canelo. What if Canelo the biggest win and he get injured or fall off the face of the map? Did he accomplish more than Canelo? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's nothing to pass the torch. Historically, do you rate Kovalev greater than Bernard Hopkins because he beat him? He beat an older Hopkins? It was kind of the same thing with Roy Jones and Antonio Tarver. That wasn't Super Roy. But Roy still found a way to beat him, I believe, 6 months after he went up to heavyweight. He still found a way. He legit beat Tarver in the first fight. I don't care what he say. He stripped down from 200 pounds all the way down to 175. He really thought he was Superman. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you get an opportunity to see history get made. You get 3 undisputed champions in the ring at once. You get Crawford done it twice. He did it once. It's something that we don't get to see on a regular basis. You don't have to tear down Canelo to big up Crawford. You ain't got to tear down Crawford to big up Canelo. But they always want to throw rocks and then expect people not to retaliate. Like, no. As much as y'all sit here, and we ain't even supposed to be sitting here September 13th talking about no fucking Crawford and Canelo. We should be talking about Canelo and David Benavidez is what we really should be hollering about. But a lot of Canelo fans didn't hold his feet to the fire. Let's call it what it is. A lot of Canelo fans didn't hold his feet to the fire. Y'all the same fans that took away an extravagant Mexican event because y'all didn't want to see, and that's the problem. Any fan base that don't want to see their fighters fight the best available opponent, like, who don't want to be part of a big event? If you lose, you lose. Who don't want to be part of a significant event? Honestly, who don't want to be part of a significant event? Come on, man. They should be giving us big events, but y'all ain't got to tear down a man. Y'all just feel like, oh, man, they just talking too much. Of course, this fans going to call in. Y'all glaze Canelo all the time. I just can't get it. How y'all get mad for fans for talking about they guy? And y'all supporting cheater after cheater after cheater after cheater. And then y'all the ones that come to our channels, you know, these black channels, and y'all assume, oh man, you going, nah, I'm picking Canelo as of right now. But I can be objective. Y'all assume. Y'all think y'all can bully people on, hey, you out your rabbit ass mind. What you say ain't gonna affect nobody at Fight Night, so I don't understand why they be so defensive online. But it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications when we go live and drop video. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, the whole 9 piece.